guys, it's Mindy and welcome back to another art video. And I know I didn't upload a video last week because I was having way too much fun at my friend's birthday party that making a video just completely slipped my mind and I kind of forgot about it. And I actually had some really hilarious story to tell you guys. I mean, just a bunch of crazy stuff happened that I was just there like, this was gonna be a video, isn't it? So here you go! So the birthday girl, let's call her Mr. Griff. I know she's a girl, but she just preferred that name as herself. I don't really know why, but oh well, just for, simplicity. And the story was actually relevant to the picture because this story takes place at an ice skating rink. So I thought, what better way than to make the picture about ice skating or figure skating, as some may say. Cause it would just be weird if I did a drawing like an outer space drawing or something and talking about ice skating. That's just not, no. I mean, unless it had a rink in space. That'd be pretty cool. So as I said before, this story takes place in an ice skating rink. And here's a little backstory on me about ice skating. I haven't skated for 4 years. I'm pretty sure I started at the 2nd grade. Or maybe 3rd grade, I'm not sure, but I stopped at the 4th grade and yeah, I just haven't skated since. And it just felt weird to go back when I'm like in the 8th grade right now and go back skating and seeing the environment again. It just felt really cool, literally, because it was cold. That was bad. But anyway, it just felt so cool and having those old memories flooded back to me and how I used to learn there with my teacher, it just had so many good memories and so many good times. It was great. I was pretty rusty at it, but I was still managed to get myself on the ice without having to trip over like the second I got on, which is not too bad for me. And for Mr. Griff, oh my god, she was phenomenal. Like, I know she'd never played ice skating before in her life, and the second she got onto the ice, she just went for it. She just goes out there, and I'm just here like, wait for me. She was so good that I was surprised. I was so surprised, I was shocked. Like, hello? She was so good sometimes that it made me kinda look bad. I mean, I'm a girl who studied figure skating for at least a year and a half, and she not studying at all, just go for it and said, hallelujah, I did this with ease. And I'm just here like, why? But on the flip side, I'm really proud of her. I mean, she's really good. And later I found out that she actually played roller skating before, so no wonder! Okay, so there was this one time when we were skating, just, casually, and one of my friends, let's call her Bella, she was just skating with Mr. Griff, and when all of a sudden, she tripped over, like, an icicle or something. Mr. Griff tripped over, like, an icicle and fell straight on her face. I mean, mind you, her hand was still out, like, her hand was balancing herself from her face hitting the ice. Which is not too bad. I mean, she looked like a frog. And mind you, she had her phone with her. And her phone skid like a meter across from her, like on ice. Screen down. And she was like, no, my phone! And literally, like, inched to it. Like, not regaining her balance first and then going to the phone. She just went for it. Like, on that frog pose. Went for it. And I thought it was hilarious, even though I wasn't technically there. But when she explained to me, I just can't imagine what it would look like. And I thought it was hilarious. Maybe some of you guys didn't think it was that hilarious, but it was for me. And there was this other time that we accidentally, let me warn you this, stole a kid's like balance thingies for when little kids go on the ice and they don't have to fall over on their face right away. It was in a form of like a seal or something, and one person have to sit in the front and the other pushed from the back. And I'll insert a picture of it if you have no idea what I'm talking about, so you guys get an idea of what it is. And yeah, we kind of played around with it for a while, but I guess the parents, like the kids' parents, saw us, took it, and called the guard on us. And yeah, we played around with it for a while, and the guard, like when we came to a stop, like a pit stop, the guard came up to us and asked if we rented it, and we just stood there, frozen, not knowing what to say. And the guard assumed that we didn't rent it, which we didn't. Took it and give it back to the kid, and afterwards I felt extremely bad. I mean, who wouldn't? Well, Mr. Griff did, because she didn't feel bad about it. I mean, she's that kind of person that did a bad thing and not felt guilty about it. She's that kind of person. And yeah, I've kind of got used to it, actually. It's weird, yeah. And yeah, those were the experiences that I thought was pretty weird and what happened at Mr. Griff's birthday party, and I thought it would make a good video, so here we are, making a video about it. So yeah, life of a YouTuber, hashtag relatable, am I right? Sorry. Anyway, I hope the story makes sense, even though it didn't really make sense to me when I said it out loud, but I hope it does. And yeah. So since the video isn't over yet, let's talk about the picture, shall we? So for the aesthetic of the picture, I went for really soft, really feminine type drawings, which is something pretty typical of me to do, actually. And when I was done, it actually reminded me of the Swan Princess. I don't really know why, but yeah, it does kind of remind me of that. And the angel wings wasn't really supposed to be there. I mean, the picture was called Angel on Ice, but she wasn't actually an angel. I mean, she was just some regular ice skater performer, but her skills were really soft and feminine, and it was kind of like an angel, you know? So she didn't technically have angel wings and a halo, but her act was kind of representing an angel because it was soft and graceful and feminine. So yeah. So for the angel wings, I did use a variety of different colors. I used purples, blues, pinks, and even a bit of a skin tone because I wanted to have that slight warmness to it, like the skin. And it kind of made it pop a little bit too, so I'm pretty proud of that. And if it had a duplicate button, I would use it a long time ago because it's hard to draw like the same thing over and over, especially the wings, because I try to make it look identical and actually like the same height because you don't want one wing to be flopped, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I kind of achieved in that a little bit, and it kind of looked the same, but not really at the same time, but it still looked identical, a little bit. So for the halo above her head, I did use a combination of all the colors that was incorporated in this picture, which is pinks, purples, and blues, and it kind of looked like a galaxy explosion or something. That's what my brother pointed out, and I was like, oh yeah, it does kind of look like a galaxy. And it was pretty cool, but it's technically not a galaxy, but it was similar, and I think it's kind of cool. And if you're wondering what the heck are those random splotches above her head, I figured that above her head was just too plain and it was kind of empty, so I just decided to put some random splotches of color in it just to make it look like a little bit more filled in. And it kind of makes for a cool background, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's pretty cool. I like the concept. Not to brag, but I liked it. I am proud of it. That's all I'm gonna say. So while I was doing her hair, like coloring in her hair, it reminded me so much of Ballora from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. I'm pretty sure it's because of her hair and how it's in a bun. I mean, that's how I visually imagine how she would look like, and I think it's pretty cool. And Yeah, I liked it. It looked so much like Ballora. Give this video a like if it looked like Ballora. And we have come to the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. And as always, give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new. You have no idea how much it means to me. And yeah, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye!